All right, everybody. Great news. Nagini, hi. What's that? Shed. That means she shed. Problem? Well, little bits and pieces. Uh-oh. This may not be a perfect shed. So what do you guys do if your snake sheds and instead of coming off in one perfect piece, you have some stuck shed? It's super simple, guys. We're going to hit it in this video, and I'll show you how to take care of it. So, guys, whenever your snake sheds, it becomes completely up to you guys to check out your snake after the shed. Now, this is pretty simple because you have to clean up the snake's enclosure anyways after the shed. So, let's go ahead and take a look at Nagini. Now, there's a few things that I want to look at regardless for her that's specific. Remember when I got her, she had that like scab underneath her chin there, and I was hoping all of that would be remedied after her first shed with me. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we can get this on camera. Maybe we'll go like this. She already wants to go in the water, I can tell. And like this. I don't really want to restrict her head too much, but that's where it was, and it's all gone. That's fine. Now we're going to check out the shed. So we're going to look at the eye caps, because snakes do shed their eye caps. That looks good. We're going to let her go through my body, my hand here as she's going towards the water. And okay, here is the stuck shed. And you'll be able to pick it up as we go close. You can see it right here. That's all stuck shed. And it goes all the way down completely around her tail. So guys, what do you do for this? Well, if this giant bucket of water, it's not giant, I guess, doesn't fill you in, you just soak your snake in some warm water. You put her in, him or her in. Be especially careful if it's venomous. And you got to cover it up. You've got to cover it up. Now, ideally, you want to put a cover on that is like on a plastic storage bin and clamps down. That way your snake just can't push up and let in. But she's so small, and I'm right in the area right here because I'm going to be cleaning her enclosure right next to it, that this is going to be an eyesight. So I don't have to worry about her getting out. But let's go ahead and get her shed out of her enclosure. Okay, so we've gone and we've cleaned her enclosure, her tank. She's got fresh water in there. Removed some of the shed that got stuck to the side of the glass walls, and pulled this out for you guys. Before we go over to the shed, guys, just so you know, you should let your snake soak for a good 20 minutes. If you push it up to 30, even better. Because the snake is going to get in there, it's going to drink, it's going to stay hydrated, it's cleaning itself, cleaning out its eyes. It's not like a lizard that, washes its eyes with its tongue and things like that. So it's going to hydrate it up really nice. And then obviously any of that shed is going to get loosened and we'll slide all that off at the end. But we can see that this is, well, there's by no means one nice, clean, perfect shed. Oh gosh, what did we do here? Not really sure. Got some bits. And then there was a lot of really, really small stuff like this. I just threw that away. I only took a little handful to show you guys here. But yeah, this was her first shed with me. It didn't go perfect. Because even the pieces that came off didn't really come off in one piece, it looks like. And I'm getting an idea here of where we are on the snake and what happened. Okay. But what looks like to me is, yeah, let's open this up. Okay. That she shed the top, this is the top of her basically her back in one really good piece, but not the stomach. It looks like then the stomach kind of came off as its own piece, and that's interesting. I didn't see her shedding, obviously. I saw her going into shed, and I saw her that she was going to get ready to shed that off, but she shed while I was at work. But yeah, here's pieces of the stomach. This is the stomach. So yeah, it looks like she shed the top. I wonder how she did this. Her back, and then she shed off her stomach. Huh, interesting. All right, well, we're going to throw this away. We're going to let her finish her soak, and we're going to come back and show you how she looks after she's been soaked down. Okay, so about a half hour has gone by, and we're going to go ahead and lift this up, and we're going to take a peek at our princess. There she is, soaking like we knew she would be. Don't freak out if you see there's this part on the side here where it's out of the water, and people are going to be like, oh God, she wasn't in enough water because there's only, I don't know, 3-4 inches of water. Well, guys, she's moved around, obviously, when she's in here. That piece is curled up. That could have been down. She could have been in a perfect ball. She can do whatever. Don't freak out. You put enough in there, you're fine. You do want to make sure that their head is above the water. Now, the most important part is, remember, that stuck shed really was back here. And that part going down the tail is all loosened. So let's get in here and let's see. Now is the perfect time to see, and the water is still nice and warm. So we'll see if that comes off. We'll see if it's good to come off. We'll see if she still has to soak for 5, 10, 15 more minutes. If the water was cooling down, we'd want to dump it, get some new warm water, and then put her back in. But since this water is fine, we could leave her in here if we needed. So the way you help get stuck shed off of a snake is you take your snake, excuse me, and first I'm going to just look at it. Okay, yeah, there we are. And you kind of just would let the shed come off. Now in her case, it's up a little high, but most of the time they'll do what she's doing is she would just slide through your hands, and all of this shed is just sliding right off. Now here at the bottom, I let her go because I knew it was wrapped on more than one side. So let's take a look at that. It's a lot more than what it originally looked like, probably. And now that we got that, we're going to pick her up and we're going to check everything again one last time. Slide down. Good, good. Good. She's got a beautiful color on her. And we're going to check the bottom of the base of the tail, like so, to make sure that it's all shed too. Perfect. She's done. So guys, that's it. That is how you would help your snake when they have some stuck shed. Another thing, guys, like I said, is I can't stress enough. Even if your snake does a perfect shed, please soak it. Let it get fully hydrated. Let it get clean. Let everything be done. All right, let's see if we can get her to look into the camera. She's not like everyone else who just loves to stare into the camera. Come here. You want to say goodbye to these guys? No? Not really? All right. All right, guys, thanks for watching these videos. Again, I say it every time. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I'm glad I can bring you questions, answer you questions, bring you entertaining videos. And please, 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 please keep the questions coming. I love be able to help each other out. We make a nice little community. All right, guys, take care.